Hello and welcome back to another Idle Planet Miner video. This is Demon Ace, and today we're going to be going over re-rolling your rovers. This is not a new concept. If you've been playing the game for about as long as I have, I'm sure you've heard of it. I'm sure you partake in it, and this guide may not be for you. But I know the game is always receiving new players, and this is a guide I've been sitting on for a minute, so I need to go ahead and just get through it. It'll be a quick one. Hope it helps someone out there. So your rovers are this little icon right here. You send these out to scan a planet and get some rewards from the scan. As you can see on this one right here, I'm getting 40 DM, 3 time warps, and 3 production boosts. And there is a way to, let's say I don't like either of these missions, I can get new missions through the project tree. Before we get into re-rolling, there's a couple things you need to know. A couple things that can make this more beneficial for you. The first one being the Enigma ship. Now, this is by far the most expensive ship. I can understand a lot of people not wanting to get it, and that is perfectly fine. However, costs, look past the cost if you can. It is the most valuable ship by far. We get a second rover, and all rover scans have a plus 10% chance to hit. Now, I know it is expensive, but if we look at, just comparatively within the game, $50 will get you 1400 DM, and that second rover will pay itself back within a few days if you're re-rolling your rovers and doing it properly. This will get you so much DM, and by far, best ship in the game. So if you can get this, highly recommend it. It'll speed up the process of bringing in DM very quickly. Next thing we need is to hop over to the mothership room and look at robotics here. It is a level 11 room. That is when it maxes out, and it reduces the rover scan time by up to 50%. Now, if you're just starting out and can't get this completely maxed out, not a big deal. You at least need to get this to level 4. One thing the game doesn't tell you is when you get this to level 4, it will unlock the tier 3 missions that your rover can find. These are going to be the 48-hour missions that yield the most rewards. Getting it to level 11 is going to be very beneficial in that regard, because it's going to take that 48-hour timer and reduce it down to 24 hours. So if you're to the point where you can comfortably re-roll your rovers, highly recommend getting this to level 11 as fast as possible. If you can't, at least get it to level 4 so you have a chance at getting some of the big rewards. Might boost your account that much quicker. So I said it gives you tier 3 rewards. That's going to be the one that we're looking at right now. It's always going to have a DM of 40, a guaranteed 40 DM, and then 2 other, most of the time pretty decent rewards to go along with it. And you can see it takes 24 hours to complete. These other 2, excuse me, I thought it was tier 3. It turns out it's tier 4. My bad. I forgot there's a 2-hour mission as well. You got a 2-hour, which is difficulty 1, 6 hours difficulty 2, 12 hours difficulty 3. I don't ever remember seeing that even being in there. Maybe I don't know. But anyway, so those are the different tiers. Getting your rover, your mothership room, robotics to level 4 will unlock the tier 4 missions. Okay, now that we've got all that in place, let's look at the galaxy we have to set up in order to re-roll our missions and see how we do it. So, first thing we need, obviously, is the rover project. Very early, easy to get. This gives you the ability to scan planets and unlocks your rovers to look at. Next thing we need is to get up to telescope 5. This will unlock up to planet 19. You have to get there for 2 reasons. One, to even unlock the projects that are required to re-roll the rovers. And for 2, planet 19 will give you platinum, which you will need to smelt platinum bars, which is one of the resources required. right here. Rover resupply, 3 platinum bars. Okay, now this is where I recommend stopping because this process could be annoying. But if you take a look, you'll see all the resources you need for these 3 projects. And these are the ones we're going to be working with. Okay, before we roll, the missions right here, these will not change when you sell your galaxy and reset your galaxy. These are always going to be the default missions that this rover is going to come back to when you reset your galaxy and try this again. But these 3 projects are what we're looking for. Rover Advanced Logistics will re-roll your rovers. It doesn't say it, but it will. And it also unlocks an additional mission to choose from. Rover Scanning Module gives you an extra 5% chance of finding all rewards, so make sure you have a basic computer crafted up and ready to go. You're going to want to have this unlocked as before you select your mission. It is not retroactive. It does not give that 5% chance whenever you click it. You have to have it unlocked before you select your mission. And if we don't get the mission we're looking for on the first project we unlocked there, Rover Resupply will actually re-roll the missions once again. So we have 2 chances here within this small galaxy that we've set up. Hey, Future Demon Ace here, and I just wanted to say that I forgot to mention this advanced rover resupply here will also re-roll your rovers a 3rd time if you don't get the missions you want. However, getting to the rhodium that you need in order to actually unlock this project is going to take about 3 times as long as just doing the small galaxy and getting the 2 re-roll options. If you want to go further and get the 3rd re-roll option, you are more than welcome to. Just know it's going to take longer, but this project here will also re-roll your rovers. Okay, so let's take a look. We have Frozen Tundra of Dolan, difficulty 2, Fiery Volcano of Acheron, difficulty 3. So I'm going to click and unlock Rover Advanced Logistics. And before I even look at it, well, you know what, we can look at it first. Let's go check the missions. We have 3 now, and we have, you can see, these are all different. 1, 2, 2. We got Widow, Yangtze, and Dresta, all different missions. Let's go unlock the scanning module, and we're going to look at the missions won't change, but the probability will. So 25% on production boost right here. Let's take a look. And it is now 30%, and the missions did not change. Okay, so those aren't great missions. Those aren't the ones I'm looking for. We can do this yet again. One more time. Drasta, Yangtze, Widow, 1, 2, 2. Rover Resupply. Anidius, Ver, and Widow, 2, 4, 2. Alright. They all changed one more time. So if you don't like the rewards that you're getting from this, at this point what you do is you sell your galaxy and set it back up and try this again. And that's all there is to it. Very simple procedure and very easy to do. Now, depending on where you're at in the game, it may not be beneficial. This can take, depending on what you're looking for, a very long time to get the right missions. So if this, just like getting up to Planet 19 is taking you an hour and a half, I probably wouldn't recommend doing this. If you're in a tournament, you can have your rovers ready to be claimed during the tournament, and surely you're past Planet 19 and pushing and trying to get all this stuff. You could have these projects ready to go whenever and then just not unlock them until you're ready, and then during the tournament unlock them, see what you get. But for like a daily thing, if you can't get to level 19 like sub 10 minutes, I would say probably not the best strategy for you to use. As far as what rewards you're looking for, the biggest, baddest, best mission you can find is the one that has 40 DM as the first reward, and then 120 DM and 120 DM as the sub rewards. Those are the ones I think most people are looking for. There's also, the only thing with those is it's an 80% chance to get that 120 DM, but you got 2 chances at it, and if you hit both of them, well, then you just hit 280 DM on one mission. I think that's what most people look for. There are other missions with just one 120 DM option. Those are pretty good. The ones that have 80 DM as one of the rewards is that's a 100% chance to get that 80 DM. I am fine with settling on those. I just want to get this dark matter as soon as possible. The game has changed so much, and dark matter is a very important resource. I mean, it always has been, but I mean, even more so. So the guaranteed 120 DM from the 40 and the 80, I'm perfectly fine with accepting that. You also have the option to get a free 5-star recruit. I got 2 of them from these missions. I don't recommend seeking these out because it's like a 20% chance. It's very, very rare to actually hit that, but you know, up to you. Definitely going to be looking for the dark matter options, and then as far as that, it's up to you how long you want to do this every day. I do recommend doing it every day. You're going to be seeing, if you have both the rovers, you'll be seeing about 2,000 to 3,000 dark matter every week, as long as you're staying on top of your rovers, doing your challenges, all that good stuff. It really is helpful. But it'll be up to you where you want to stop and which ones you want to settle on. I have had it to where, you know, I log in, do 1 reset, 1 reroll on both of my rovers in one galaxy, and I hit what I'm looking for. And I've had days where it takes me 10 to 15 resets before I find one good set of missions for one of my rovers. And then I have to keep doing it for the second rover. So it can take quite a bit of time. On the positive side of it taking a while, resetting your galaxy will give you some credits. And if you're doing this 10, 15 times, well, that's 20 to 30,000 dark matter, depending on what your stats are. But for me, 20 to 30,000 on dark matter credits, which, I mean, we need credits too. So very good strategy. Again, it may not be for you right now, but come back to the video when you get to the point of doing this fast and fluid, and this is what you want to be doing with your rovers every day. Okay, yeah, bit of a short one. Sorry this one took so long to get out, and sorry it's not like an advanced, you know, guide for everybody, but there are, like I said, there's always new players coming in. This is something that everyone needs to know how to do and why to do it. If I missed anything, if you have anything to add to make this faster or better for everybody else, let us know down in the comments. If you haven't already, join the channel's Discord. Have a lot of great people in there who will help you with other questions you might have about the game, if I haven't made a guide for it already. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a great day.